Talks on exorcism ran for 5 days last week at Rome's Regina Apostolorum University. During the closed-door course, there was discussion as to when exorcism, psychological treatment, or simple prayer of liberation is needed.
One of the difference between prayers of liberation and the actual ministry of exorcism. Both are effective, but one is more focused on the clergy who are professionally trained, and the prayers of liberation which all Christians can perform. As I travel, you know, the lines aren't always real clear because there's many different kind of churches, many different traditions, and this is a uniquely Roman Catholic tradition and position, but it also is healthy, I would say, in terms of its effectiveness in the lives of the people you're ministering to, and its thoroughness in terms of taking people first to psychiatrists, psychologists, medical doctors, then it goes before the bishop, and it's decided upon, yes, this shall qualify as an exorcism. And it's not just haphazard where somebody leaves confused and sometimes hurt more than they were when they came.
In possession, there is really the will of destroying, the will of dividing and of doing evil. But the person that is ill is simply a person that in that moment is experiencing the suffering of his fragility.
Just the emphasis on loving people, that it's not about winning and losing as far as God and the devil, but it's a ministry of love, it's a ministry of compassion, which requires great faith and virtue in those that are ministering to the people who are oppressed.
The ministry of the church is to confront the evil influences and to recognize them for what they are, and to really feel a call to the ministry of Christ. I think maybe the church stands at its finest hour, maybe its finest moment in that confrontation with evil and really reaching out to those who are in need. That it really truly shows the power of the life of Christ exemplified and given in the church.
It's important to be careful to see if there are real cases of possessed people, or if they are people who need psychological treatment. From around 10 cases that he sent me, 2 really had this problem. There is a couple where evil unfortunately possessed both of them. Then there was another lady that also had a problem of this nature. The other 8 cases, however, were cases of depression, cases of trauma where, more than possession, it was a trauma about the devil in the church. I would like to invite all priests to carefully reread the audience that Paul VI left regarding this issue in 1972, in which he speaks of a fearful, efficient, and living presence. Paul VI also said that all those who do not believe that this actually exists, or that believe it is a pseudo-reality due to the illness of the person, need to be excluded.